Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a special edition of NYJFTV. We're here outside of MetLife Stadium right now, joined by Fireman Ed. We're without Rob Carpenter this week, but we just had to come out here and talk with all this craziness going on around the team. And Ed, there's just one place to start, and that's with the comments from Ryan Fitzpatrick after that Ravens win on Sunday. He took a beautiful team win and actually had the audacity to call out the owner, the general manager, and the head coach of this team. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, first off, as everyone knows, I'm a Fitz guy, so, I root for Fitz, but with that being said, he's delusional. What he's thinking, why he's thinking that is just absolutely ludicrous. What I do love is that Todd Bowles, what he had to say in his response on Tuesday was outrageous, was tremendous. In fact, it was the best thing that I've seen Todd Bowles do, because we're all questioning, I think a lot of people are questioning Todd Bowles. And with that statement to your quarterback, that pretty much sets the tone for the rest of the guys on a team, because I don't think anybody's bigger than a quarterback on a team. I really don't. So, for him to say, well, if it's going to stop the turnovers, then maybe you should be pissed off all the time. So, Fitz, you got to play better. This is show me game, and that's the bottom line. I mean, nobody wants to hear that they don't have your back. They gave you $12 million in the offseason. I think maybe if he had a chance to bring that back, I don't know, but, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's sticking by what he says. But with that being said, we got to move on. And you know what, Gino, unfortunately for Gino got hurt. I'm not a big Gino guy, but I was rooting for him on Sunday. I wanted him to see him do well. I didn't think he was playing bad, but I seen things that I thought Gino reverts back to. But that's another day. Hopefully he'll have a good career. It obviously won't be with the Jets, and we'll see where that goes.
You nailed it perfectly. Delusional.
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzpatrick. I mean, he was a free agent for about 5 months, didn't get one offer from anybody. But the Jets, they're the ones that don't have faith in him. They're the ones that stuck by him after his 6-interception game against the Chiefs. They're the ones that have stuck by him through this 1-5 start. And yet, he's going to call out the owner, the general manager, and the head coach. But again, it's neither here nor there. But we got Cleveland coming up right now, and I got a bad feeling that Cleveland is about to beat the Jets. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't feel that way. I mean, no, not at all. Because
No?
I like the way the defenses played on Sunday. So that's a big factor. The defense hasn't played well. All that losing streak, the 4 games, you wouldn't say the defense played well. I mean, we know Fitz didn't. But I thought the defense played a lot better. I thought they were a lot more aggressive. Turnovers were key to it. I look for us to go into Cleveland and win the game. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I don't think it's going to be an easy game by no means, because I think Cleveland plays very hard for their coach, Hugh Jackson. So, I'm expecting a good game. I don't think it's, we'll be there. I mean, obviously, and, I'm excited about that. But, I want to see Ryan, take this team where he took them, going into that last game in Buffalo last year. I mean, everybody talks about the Buffalo game, but I like to talk about the game before that. I like to talk about the Patriot game, where the Patriots were rolling. And they came in here, and Ryan Fitzpatrick had a lot to do with that game, us winning that game. So, that's the guy I want to see, not being delusional. I think that the guys do have his back as far as in the locker room.
Even on the defense?
I don't, that's hard to say. We're not privy to that, There's things that I think are going on, but I think it had a lot to do with also Todd Bowles. I think some of the schemes, you're obviously seeing on Sunday when they put Richardson back to his 3-technique position. I mean, he was causing havoc. I just don't understand. Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand why they can't have a flow of those 3 guys. Steve McClendon is saying he's not a natural nose tackle. Well, he's the least best player out of the 4 guys. I mean, then play the 3 guys on the 3 techniques. Play them all. Play. You can play Richardson as a nose tackle. You can put Mo Wilkins as you can flip them around. You can do so many different things. You want to get those guys in the game, and you want to go with the 3-4. Well, then play those 3 guys. I mean, and McClendon's the odd guy out. I mean, you're gonna flop. They're always, making, they go from a 4-3 to a 3-4. I mean, it's all semantics. I mean, it depends on what's going on, what the down and distance is. It has a lot to do with all of that. So what I was happy with was the fact that the defense is starting to come around,
Absolutely, and it was definitely great seeing, like you said, Sheldon Richardson back at his normal spot, not chasing, down running backs.
Linebacker.
Seriously, unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
And we finally got some guys in the secondary stepping up a little bit. Marcus Williams had the clinching play at the end. Buster Screen finally stepped up with a nice play.
Screen was pissed off. It looked like Screen was really, he had a hard time in Arizona, but I thought a lot of that was bad calls. I didn't think Screen played that bad in that game. So I was like this. A lot of these guys are prideful athletes, man. They come, they're ready to play. And getting that win on Sunday. No matter how it goes, you want to say, oh, it was ugly, oh, it was this, it was that. Listen, that's a win. In the NFL, wins are hard to come by. I don't care. Everybody's not the Patriots. Everybody don't have Tom Brady. So, I like to believe that win is going to focus these guys in on, the task at hand. They don't have a lot of wiggle room right now. But I'm one of the guys that still believe that they can run the table here for the next 3-4 games. But it's one at a time. Let's go into Cleveland and win that game. Then we'll worry about Miami.
I was just about to ask you that. So you do believe that the Jets are capable of running off the next 3 and keeping the season alive at least for a few more weeks?
I actually thought they were able to do that before we won the game Sunday. I know everybody else was down on them not winning the game Sunday. I felt that, I thought a change was good. I thought Gino coming in there was a good thing because, if nothing else, it shakes up Fitz, which it did, which obviously it did because he's delusional. He's talking crazy, but it brought, whatever the fire is, I don't think you need to, like what you said, we had to wait for him to get pissed off. Listen, I'm in agreement with you. What took you so long? Exactly. But whatever it is, we're not privy to that locker room. We don't know what's going on there. So, if that's the case, and like Todd Bowles says, hey, be pissed off, man, the whole time. Let's go on a run here. It's definitely capable. I mean, we're capable of, but once again in the NFL, and it's the cliche, but it's one game at a time. It's one quarter, it's one down, it's one series. And let's see what happens. But you can't turn the ball over. We're going into Cleveland, you can't turn the ball over. And if we turn the ball over, I don't care if it's Cleveland and they're 0-7, we're not winning the game. If we play a clean game on Sunday in Cleveland, we will win that game. If we play a clean game, we're not losing the game. It's that simple. The way we lose it is if we turn it over.
On behalf of myself and Fireman Ed, we will see you guys in Cleveland.
And we're going to rock the dog pound.
Yeah.
Cleveland, here we come.
Do Hooters girls make your beer stay colder and your wings taste better? Do they make the greatest month of football ever even greater? Yes. Yes, they do.